In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on December 28, 2022, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Orlando Magic versus Detroit Pistons. The Orlando Magic will travel to the Little Caesars Arena on Wednesday night to take on the Detroit Pistons in an Eastern Conference matchup. The Magic are 13th in the East with a 13-21 record and are on the second leg of a back-to-back as they host the Los Angeles Lakers on Tuesday night. The Pistons are 15th in the East with an 8-28 record and are on a 6-game losing streak after a 142-131 overtime home loss against the Los Angeles Clippers on Monday. This will be the second of 4 meetings as they played back on October 19th, with the Pistons picking up a 113-109 home win. Looking at the betting trends, the Magic are 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 road games, 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 games against a team with a losing record, and 10-1 against the spread in their last 11 games overall. The Pistons are 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 home games, 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 games against a team with a losing record, and 0-4 against the spread in their last 4 games overall. Head-to-head, the over is 5-1 in the last 6 meetings overall. The Magic are 1-6 against the spread in the last 7 meetings in Detroit, and the Magic are 1-4 against the spread in the last 5 meetings overall. The Magic will again be missing Jalen Suggs and Chuma Oak, while the Pistons are still without Marvin Bagley and Isaiah Livers. The Orlando Magic are on the end of a back-to-back and on the road, spots you usually never see them in the favorite role. However, the Detroit Pistons remain a mess with 6 straight losses, and they're losing their last 5 games by an average of 15 points. The Pistons lose in the underdog role by an average of 8 points. No thanks. The Magic were on a great run before they got stopped in their tracks the Lakers last night, while the Pistons haven't been able to build any momentum as they've lost 6 in a row. It's still hard to get used to the Magic being in winning form, but they are the deserved favorites in this spot. So the Orlando Magic to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Phoenix Suns versus Washington Wizards. On Wednesday, the Phoenix Suns continue their 6-game road trip with a visit to the nation's capital to play the Washington Wizards after playing against the Memphis Grizzlies on Tuesday. Phoenix has lost each of its last 3 leading up to the first half of it back-to-back. The Suns were defeated by the Denver Nuggets 128-125 on Christmas. Washington also completes a back-to-back when hosting Phoenix after playing at home on Tuesday night against the Philadelphia 76ers. The Wizards defeated the Sacramento Kings 125-111 in their most recent game. Phoenix will play without E. Crowder, Cameron Johnson, Cameron Payne, and Dwayne Washington Jr., while both Devin Booker and Landry Shamet are questionable. Will Barton is probable and Denny Avdija is questionable for Washington. Looking at the betting trends, the Suns are 2-9 against the spread in their last 11 games against a team below .400. The Wizards are 1-6 against the spread in their last 7 home games, 39-17-2 against the spread in their last 58 games playing on 0 days rest, and 5-13-2 against the spread in their last 20 games overall. Head-to-head, the over is 7-2 in the last 9 meetings overall. The Suns are 19-9 against the spread in the last 28 meetings overall, and the Suns are 13-3 against the spread in the last 16 meetings in Washington. The Suns were able to upset the Grizzlies last night thanks to a big game from Washington, while the Wizards looked great in their win over the red-hot 76ers, who are riding an 8-game win streak. Phoenix, which has more weapons to overcome an injury to its leading scorer. Washington was without Beal for most of its 10-game losing streak earlier this month, and he will likely be out again on Wednesday night. You can make an argument for either side here, but the Suns are 13-3 against the spread in the last 16 meetings in Washington, and I believe that they can get the win if Beal is ruled as out. I want no part of backing the Wizards without Bradley Beal on the court, so the Phoenix Suns to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Washington's offense went ice cold when Beal walked down the tunnel with just under 5 minutes remaining on Tuesday, showing some signs of what happened when he was sidelined earlier this season. Phoenix is going to be missing its leading scorer as well well as mentioned earlier. The total has finished under in each of the last 5 games that Washington has played, as well as in 2 of the last 3 games for Phoenix, and much of this can be attributed to Phoenix being without its leading scorer Devin Booker and 2 other players that average double figures in scoring. Overall this season the total has finished over in 18 of Phoenix's 34 games and in 17 of Washington's 34 games with 2 pushes. I don't feel like I have much of a choice when it comes to the total in this game. It is also the second leg of a back-to-back for both teams, which could lead to some tired legs. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Brooklyn Nets versus Atlanta Hawks. This Wednesday, the Brooklyn Nets will travel to Atlanta to take on the Atlanta Hawks. Tip-off will be inside the State Farm Arena. This will be the second time that these two teams have matched up, as the Nets defeated the Hawks 120-116 on December 9th. The Nets are coming into this one after defeating the Cleveland Cavaliers 125-117. They were very efficient on the offensive end of the floor as they were making shots near the basket and from behind the arc. They will have to stay hot in this one if they want to challenge the Hawks on the road. The Atlanta Hawks are entering this game after defeating the Detroit Pistons 130-105. They dominated on both ends of the floor, as they will have to keep that momentum in this one if they want to take care of business at home. Looking at the betting trends, the Nets are 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 road games and 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 games overall. The Hawks are 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 home games, 4-9 against the spread in their last 13 games playing on 0 days rest, and 2-5 against the spread in their last 7 games overall. Head-to-head, the Nets are 2-6 against the spread in the last 8 meetings overall. The Nets are again missing Joe Harris, but they should have Seth Curry back in the lineup, while the Hawks have ruled out Clint Capela and they are keeping eyes on Trae Young and De'Andre Hunter, who are both day-to-day. The Nets are currently the hottest team in the league, and they will be full of confidence following their win over the red-hot Cavaliers on Monday. The Hawks are still playing a little below their best, and they didn't look good in last night's big loss to the Pacers. The Nets are 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 games overall, and I think that trend continues here, as the duo of Durant and Irving should be too much for the Hawks in this spot. So the Brooklyn Nets to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Even though Atlanta is on a back-to-back, as both these teams can score a ton of points while the Hawks' defense is also mediocre. Brooklyn is currently just 16-18 in hitting the over this season, while Atlanta is 19-14. As well, the Hawks rank 6th in the NBA in pace at 103.3, while they rank 19th in offensive efficiency and 11th in defensive efficiency. Brooklyn, meanwhile, does slow the game down as they play at a pace of just 99.3, which ranks 25th, but they have an offensive efficiency of 114.4, which ranks 2nd, as they make the most of their possessions. As well, in Brooklyn's last 10 games, the games are averaging 235 points per game, while Atlanta's last 10 games are averaging 234 points per game. Finally, in the one game these two teams played this season, the game went for 236 points. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.